The other day I was having some issues with my car, and they weren't consistent. They were one of these intermittent kind of things. So I took it to the repairman, and I was trying to explain what was wrong with the car. Well, I'm not much of a mechanic. I don't know those types of things. And I'm making sounds. I'm telling him, well, it kind of sounds like this, and then it's doing that. He had no clue what I was trying to get across to him, and he just didn't get it. He didn't understand, and I couldn't get him to understand and say the right terms or point to the right parts to try to help him understand. And after a while, I said, well, I'll try to bring it back when it's actually doing it. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation like that where it seems like you just can't get your point across. Other people just don't get it. They don't understand. And that can happen even in much more serious situations in our life, not just a car problem, but it might be an issue we're having in our life. It might be a situation with our health, that others just don't get it. And that hurts. You wonder, well, doesn't anybody care about me? Doesn't anybody understand? Why can't they see what's happening to me? Well, one of the things that's so critical when we're in a position like that, if we ever find ourselves in a situation like that, we should keep in mind what it tells us in the Psalms. Psalm 31 is such a powerful passage. In verse 7, this is such a great reminder because it tells us very clearly. It says, I will be glad and rejoice in your mercy. So putting the focus on God, you have considered my trouble. You have known my soul in adversities. What a great thought. When we feel like nobody understands, when we can't explain what we're going through, someone does understand. Even without an explanation, God knows. God understands. He sees right down to the heart of what's going on in our hearts and our minds, and He knows. And even more than knowing, He can help. In fact, that psalm goes on in verse 8, you've not shut me up into the hand of the enemy. So does God not only know, but He can do something about it. So if you ever get in that situation where you feel no one understands, catch yourself and recognize God does. Go to Him in His mercy. Remember His love and His compassion, and He will always be there to understand and help. That's BT Daily. See you next time.